Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, I'm going to take you on a tour of three neighborhoods here in Castro Valley. They're going to be Briarridge, Greenridge, and Coldwater. Why are we going to take a tour of these three neighborhoods? Primarily because they're kind of like all in the same hill. So there's no set boundary around them. So they're all together in one place. So that's why I'm going to give you that tour. Normally, I would be walking these tours, but today, as many of you probably know, if you're watching this, you know Castro Valley is very hilly. So I'm going to take my trusty e-bike. So it's all powered up and ready to go. So as they say in YouTube land, let's go. Okay, this is the entrance to Briarridge. It's actually right next to the Cal Canyon entrance. That's Cal Canyon Park, and that over there is Briarridge. So this is the entrance to Briarridge. The thing I love about Briarridge is when you're climbing, it feels like you're in a resort. I love these townhouses over here. It feels like I'm in Tahoe, and right next to it is the hillside. Nothing over here, you know. So this is the main entrance to Briarridge off of Cal Canyon. See, how can it not feel like a resort? You have your own pool area over here. So we continue up right here. So anyway, that was the pool area right there, and I just checked the view area in the hillside. Nothing there. So what I like about Briarridge is, again, the fact that it feels like a resort when you live here. When you enter the main entrance, you're just greeted by nature, you know, hillside on one side, and then the resort look townhomes on the left side. As we get to the top, we start seeing single family houses right here. These houses are quite big. And the main street is Cavendish. It's East and West Cavendish, which is kind of weird if you ask me, because it's actually a circle. So let me show you. So these are the houses. I don't know if you can see it on the video. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but look at that view. So we're on West Cavendish right now. And then we're going to loop around, and it's going to be called East Cavendish. So we are now going to East Cavendish. So check out the houses. It's all nice and clean, wide streets, no garbage on the street. This is what one of the things I love about this neighborhood. The houses are pretty big around here. So there's another one of a lot of the streets here are courts, which just kind of branches from West Cavendish and East Cavendish. Okay, to get to Greenridge, you have to take Lamond Way, but let me just show you how I told you that East and West Cavendish is just a freaking circle. So let me just show you first. Let's go over there. So this is where we started earlier. That's the one going down to Briarridge. So we're at the corner of Briarridge and West Cavendish. I went over there and then ended up over here. And we're going to go back over there to Lamond Way to get to Greenridge. Alborg Court. If you take Briarridge and you take a left on the stop, you're going to hit another stop sign. And it's going to be at the corner of Lamond Way, West Cavendish, East Cavendish. And then you get to Greenridge. We'll go down Greenridge first. And let me show you the main entrance. So this is the Greenridge main entrance off of crazy Crow Canyon. People speeding up. Look at that. Okay, if you're into Eichler homes, you probably know about Greenridge because it's basically famous for having Eichler homes. And let's talk about Eichler homes for a moment. They're nice, but it's something that I don't really, I'm not into, you know. I don't know why it is, you know. I do love bringing the outdoor in, you know, that indoor-outdoor flow, but for some reason, Eichler homes have never appealed to me. This is the neighborhood. The one thing I don't like about Greenridge is that the hill is steep, like wow, super steep. So Eichler homes, that's where we came from. Down there. Check that out. We're now at the top. I'll take you to my favorite spot over here in Greenridge, and that would be Greenridge Park. Some more Eichler homes. Okay, this is one of my favorite spots here in Greenridge. Greenridge Park. When our kids were young, we used to take them here because this is not a lot of people know about it. It's not busy. It's nice. You're at the top of the, I guess, the mountain or the hill or whatever you call this, and it's just so peaceful and quiet, secluded. So let me just show you over here. So take a look at that. I don't know if you can see the view, but let's go here first. This is the playground. Wow, we can still balance. That's the view over there. And I remember just sitting here at that bench and just, you know, just chilling. And they got a basketball court here. We're gonna go around Greenridge Park. I'll take you on a tour. Picnic area. You know, I've never seen this area like crowded at all. So again, it's really one of those parks that are really nice. Yeah. If you want to be with nature and still be in the middle of your neighborhood, this is the place to be. It's a Friday and no one's here. And just for context, we started off over there. That's the, you know, the swing in the parking lot. So if you're not adventurous, there's a paved path and you get to enjoy this view, you know. Again, the video doesn't do it justice, but trust me, it's amazing. Another picnic table where you can be alone with your thoughts. And right underneath the tree. Wow, look at that. I think this is actually one of the best parks here. Neighborhood parks in Castro Valley. I really like Greenridge Park. And I think the best part is the seclusion. It's so secluded. And look at that view. Wow, 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 wee. Okay, so that was Greenridge Park. Now to get to Coldwater, actually I'm gonna take you at the entrance, but if you take Mesa Verde Way over there, we're actually gonna hit Coldwater. So let me take you there right now. Okay, right now I'm at the entrance of Coldwater. So Coldwater entrance is at the bottom of Crow Canyon. So that's going to San Ramon. And this is going to Castro Valley. So we're gonna go up, and just like Greenridge, this thing is also steep. So we're at the bottom of Coldwater right now. So these are the houses over here. Now, if you go and visit these three neighborhoods, you'll definitely see the differences in houses. Like, check this out. This is Coldwater. It might look a little bit similar to Briarridge, but there's definitely difference in architectural style. Now, for Greenridge, definitely, it's completely different because Greenridge, as I mentioned, is Eichler homes. So you definitely see the difference with that. This is gonna be quite a ways pedaling up. Thank God for my e-bike. That's the downhill part. I didn't video it earlier because it was quite fast. Shadow Ridge, that loops, and it kind of drops you back down here at the top of this. The thing with these three neighborhoods, Briarridge, Greenridge, and Coldwater, there's really no amenity to speak of. About the only amenity is Greenridge Park. But boy, you know how I feel about Greenridge Park. It's really nice. So if you're looking for, I don't know, tennis courts or whatnot, there's nothing, there's no pool. Well, except for the Briarridge townhomes, they have a pool, but that's only for homeowners over there. But over here, there's nothing. The one thing that you'll probably notice with difference between Coldwater and what's this, Briarridge, is that there are a lot more smaller houses over here in Coldwater. Okay, this is just kind of nitpicking, but one thing that I don't like about Coldwater is, see those electrical poles. So electricity or electrical is still not under, not underground. They have electrical poles here. So this is where we were earlier, Mesa Verde Creek in Coldwater. We'll make a left and go back to Greenridge and Briarridge. So Coldwater that way. That's Greenridge. And we're going to Briarridge. So we're back at the corner of West Cavendish, East Cavendish, and Lamond Way. This is Briarridge. And behind me over there is Greenridge. So we're headed home. Okay, so that concludes our tour of Briarridge, Greenridge, and Coldwater. I'm actually here in Cal Canyon Park. Swim Lagoon. This is Cal Canyon Park. So what are the pluses of living over there? Well, it's a little bit further from, the village, shopping and stuff, but it's not that far. It's about probably a 5-minute, 10-minute, if there's traffic, drive to the village, to the grocery, schools. Yeah, about the same thing. Depends on which school your kids are going. Price-wise, I would say that if you were looking in any of those places, you're probably at the ballpark of pretty much all of them. And again, house-wise, you got Briar and Coldwater that is kind of similar in architecture, but really not that similar. It's different. But Greenridge is the one that's really different with the Eichler homes. So thank you very much for being with me. I hope that kind of helps you out, gives you an idea. If there's any house that you want to tour, whether it's here in Castro Valley or anywhere in the East Bay, let me know and I'll gladly help you out. Thanks so much, and check it out. This is my climb right now. I'm glad I'm on my trusty Heckler. Ooh, okay. I gotta turn off this camera because It's gonna be tough right now. Wow.